Emmanuel, can you see it?
Emmanuel has logged up. Can Azan see my screen?
Okay, Dr. Azan, can you see it? Okay, so we're on YouTube now. Okay, yes. Yeah, we can see, we can see.
Okay, so should I
Yeah,
just go
yeah, I can
ahead?
see it. We can see it now, we can see it.
Okay. Okay, so last week we were actually concluding. So we just have a few things to do before we just conclude the class and speak about BI in general and ask if anyone has questions. This is our third class. Olusoji, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, we can hear you clearly. Go ahead.
Okay, so last week I don't think I saw Azan on the call last week. So Emmanuel was here last week as well. Okay, so Emmanuel is back. So I guess anyone that is coming in now should have maybe, and that was not in the last class, should have maybe watched the video from the last class just to get an idea of how we got to this point. So today today is the concluding class, like I said earlier. So now this was the chart that we created last week. So I said chart, sorry, this was the dashboard that we created last week. So I'm just going to do some few editing just to make our dashboard pop a little and make it very visually appealing. And then we are going to conclude and then speak about BI in general. So far so good. We've been analyzing a sales data set. We've been analyzing the sales data set. So we really wanted to see sales by category, quality by quantity by category. We want to see the quantity by product name as well. Like that's the product name with the product with the highest quantity. We wanted to see the how well the categories are doing in terms of sales and quantity, in terms of sales rather. We wanted to see how well the products are also doing in terms of sales. So we've done sales by product, then we have sales quantity by product as well, and we have quantity by category. So I decided to stick to this since this is just like a beginner level, so we can just at least have a very good idea of, oh, this is how to create a dashboard. So subsequently, after this class, you can always go ahead on your own to like create your own dashboard, and you can try to replicate at first, then move further to like get another kind of data set and then try to do something with it as well. So last week we covered a lot. Last week was like the major class for us because we did a lot, from bringing in our data to writing our DAX to cleaning our data to making to writing our date DAX, and even creating DAX for our average profit, average quantity, and all the other DAX that we have here. So we're applying filters to some of these charts. So I would advise that if you've not watched last week class, please go back and watch it, because that last week was a lot. And that's how you are going to understand that what we are currently doing here. Please confirm you can hear me up to this point. Emmanuel, please can you confirm you can hear me? Azan, please can you confirm you can hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. All right, so I'm just going to do some editing on our charts now. So I'm just going to start with sales by sales by product name. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the title. So I just want something simple, I don't want it to be too let me just say maybe bulky. Like I want to remove this sum. So I just want it to be sales by product name. If a stakeholder sees this, you can understand that, okay, I'm trying to display sales by products. Sales by category. is it technology, is it furniture, is it office supplies? So we're just going to edit the names, the titles real quick rather. So in order to do that, I'm going to click on the chat. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to go to general. So this is where I said all of this last week. So I introduced the interface to everyone that was on the call last week, and I explained what each one of these buttons can do for you. So it's best for you to always go back and go through that last class and get what I'm talking about. So I don't want to draw this class. So now I'm just going to edit this title. I'm going to call it sales by products. I'm even going to remove the name. There's no need to. So it's just sales by product. I know that it's product name. So I'm going to change this to, I love using Times New Roman. Let's stick to area black for this class. So I'm going to go down and you can decide to bring it to the center. But for me, it's fine at the edge, but let's leave it at the center. So I'm going to call it sales by product name. And I don't want it to be bold. Okay. So can you see that it is no longer bold? So I'm fine. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with color black as well. If you decide to make it bold, to become bold. It's not normal. So what I'm basically doing is trying to edit our charts. So if you want to change the text color for the title, but most times it's best to leave it as black. Let's say you want to change it to gray. I just want to show you something, you see. So, but I want mine to be black. So I'm fine with that. So now I will come here as well. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to edit it as sales by category. That's some of that. I don't need it. It is making it too clustered for me. So I'm going to call it sales by category. Then I'm going to change this to area black. And yes, 14 is consistent. It's best practice to make all your font, your bold, your text color, make everything consistent across all charts. So I'm going to bring it to the center as well. I don't want it to be bold. Okay, I think we reduced that a bit. Sales by category. So yeah, so that's fine by me. That's 13. So I'm going to come here as well to do the same thing. I'm going to change this to quantity by product name. I don't want the sum of. So I'm going to change this to area black. I'm going to reduce it to 13. And then I'm going to bring it to bold, not bold. I'm going to bring it to the center. So we have our quantity by product name. So I'm going to do the same thing for here as well. I'm going to change the sum of quantity by category to quantity by category. So I'm going to change this to area black. I'm going to reduce this to 13 and then I'm going to bring it to the center. So before, I think it was around last month. So we had a class on creating dashboards in Power BI as well. So you can, I think everything is on Afrocentric YouTube channel. So you can always go there to like go back and just, have just go back, study it and have I won't really say have an idea, but at least when you go through all the videos there, you can begin to understand better what we are doing here. So I'm saying this because I know that it was only Emmanuel that was here last week, and Azan was not here, and every other person that was here last week, I currently can't see them on the call now. So since you guys are not here, it's just best to go back and watch the former videos that is on that channel because we did a lot of explanations in that video. in those videos rather. So now I'm just going to apply shadow on all these charts in order to just make it pop a bit. So I'm going to go to general, I'm going to come to effects, and I'm going to switch on shadow. I'm going to do the same thing for this and switch on my shadow. I'm going to do the same thing for this and switch on the shadow. I'm going to do the same thing for this as well and switch on the shadow. Good. So we don't have any other thing, just to make sure that this chart is consistent with each other. Sometimes, in order to make it easy for myself, I'll just click on a particular chart. I will come here. I'll come to general. I'm going to check the properties. So let's say the properties is 238, 568. I'm also going to, the height is 238 by 568, height by width. So I'll just come here as well and just change this to 238 by 568 in order to just make it consistent with each other. And you see that we have the same thing. So you can always do that for your charts. Good. So this line is even showing me that they're on the same line. So I'm going to leave it like that. So here we have. So I don't want to turn on shadow for these ones because personally, I like the way it is currently, so I really don't want to turn on shadow for it. But if you are designing yours or building your own dashboard, you can turn it on and see how it looks like. And if you feel like it is appealing enough for the stakeholder to understand what you are saying and there's no confusion there, fine, you can leave it. But if you feel like it is looking too clustered, you definitely have to turn off the shadow as well. So this is the very simple dashboard that I said we were going to create at the beginning of this let me just say at the beginning of this program, which was like about almost 3 weeks ago. So now let's just make it consistent with what we have here. So properties 238 by 568. I'm going to change this to 238 by 568. 238 by 568. Good. So I'm going to come here again as well. I'm going to change it to 238 by 568. So with that, we have our very simple dashboard showing our stakeholders some of the key things they would like to know about the business in the last 2 years, 3 years, or what is happening currently. So that is it. So now I just want to do something very simple. Like let's imagine we say we want to we want our stakeholders to be able to like drill down to like, go beyond the surface of what we have, like apply filter. So now I'm going to just create a slicer for them to be able to filter and then drill down beyond what we have in this on the surface of the dashboard. So in order to do that, I guess I have to reduce this a bit so that it can contain our filter. So like I said, when you are dealing with your charts, always ensure that the width and the height is consistent. And I've showed you how to do it using properties. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to apply filter. I'm just going to move this a bit here. I'm going to move this as well. So now I'm going to apply slicer. So I'm going to come to where we have our visuals. and I'm going to click on slicer. So now, so what do we want to filter by? So I'm just going to use only 2 slicers here. So that's one. Then I'm going to click on slicer again. Good. So this is the second slicer. So now, please confirm you can still hear me. Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. All right. So please can you confirm that you understand all what I've been saying so far? So is it Manuel speaking or Azan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So do you understand what I've been saying so far, including Azan as well?
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So now we want to apply filters. So in order to do that, we have to use the slicer visual. So it allows a stakeholder to like drill down beyond what is on the surface. So like maybe you want to filter by date, by month, or even by a category. You can always do that. So now I'm going to come here. I'm going to go to my dates table. And let's say I want to filter by, so this day name full. Let's see how that looks like. Or let me filter by day name short just to make it. So for this, let me go back to our sales table, and let's filter by, let me see, what can we filter by? Let's filter by states. Good. Let's filter by state. So let's come here and then do some editing to the slicer. So after you've selected what you want to filter by, you can always come here to do your editing. So there's no need for title for slicer. There's really no need to click on to turn on the title. So you can decide to change the background. So let's say I want to change the background to let me see the color we have. Okay, let me choose this particular blue that we have here. I'm trying to say, I think this is it. No, that's not going to work. So it's looking too dark. Okay. Or we can decide to stick to the back what we have in our background. But for me, it's fine. So it's just for you to explore with what we have here. So you can decide to reduce the transparency of the color background. It depends on what you want. For me, this color is fine. So it's just for you to come here and explore. Let's say you don't want that. Oh no. So if you want to change the title, you can always come here to change it. You can say you want to filter by. I really don't think we should filter by days, except maybe if you want to look like, okay, on which particular days are we having the most sales? Because, instead of just filtering by dates, you want to have something attached. You want to know when it happened. Did it happen on the 15th of December? Did it happen on the 14th of December or on the 13th of December? So there has to be something attached, like you want to know the particular month or the particular year. So I said maybe, okay, you want to know the particular day we are having traffic, the particular day we are having a lot of orders. Then you can filter by only day. So I'm just going to change that to days. So I'm going to give the font area black, and then I'm going to make it bold. No, I don't want to make it bold since the others are not bold. I'm just going to give the font area black. So it's asking for color of border. Let's see what that looks like. I don't want that. So as you are designing your dashboard, you can see it yourself. Do you want it like this? Is it looking clustered or not? So it depends on what you want. So for me, that filter is fine. So I'm going to come here and do the same thing. I'm going to first go to general and then change the background color. Come here and come to effect and then change the background color to, I think we selected this blue. Good. And we increase the transparency to 27. So I'm going to come back here and then slicer header. So state is fine by me. All I need to do is change from DIN to area black. Good. And then I think it was 12 as well. So I really don't need to change any other thing. And that is all. So now let's say I want to filter by days. Okay, let's say I want to filter by this particular state. Can you see that our dashboard has become dynamic automatically and it is filtering according to what I'm selecting here? Let's say I want to filter by Saturday. So one thing I've noticed about the dates of this data set is that it is consistent, like the date is flat. So I guess maybe because the data was generated with the use of AI, that's why it is flat like that. Because we actually got the data set from Kaggle, so I don't know why the date is flat. Because when I tried to visualize by a particular chart using the data as well, it was just flat. It was not showing any insight, like maybe there was peak at this particular month and there was low sales at this particular month. So that's the reason why I did not really visualize, because I was supposed to show a line chart here showing trends over time, but I just noticed that the date is flat. So that's the reason why I did not show a line chart here. So when you want to use line chart is used for showing trends over time. So let me quickly show you what the line chart looks like. Let's say I want to come here, then I'm just going to select, this is line charts. So I can always come here and say, let me say I want to select sales, as total amount of sales by a particular, let me say by quarter. So showing trends over time. Okay, so now can you see that it is flat? And most times the best practice is to use line charts to show trends over time. So that's the reason why when I was applying the day filter, it was not changing, because it is flat, it is consistent across all the fields that we have. So that's the reason why I didn't use that. So whenever you want to visualize something that happened over time, you want to show sales over time, you want to show profit over time, it's best practice to use a line chart. So I'm just going to go back to page 1. So here we have it, a very simple dashboard that we said we were going to build at the beginning of this program. And we've come to the end of building our dashboard. So does anyone have any question? Please let me know. And if you get to watch this video later, if you have any questions, you can always ask Olusoji, and then he can share my contacts with you, and then we can have a conversation about it. Because I noticed a lot of people are not on the call today. So now I'm asking those on the call currently, do you have any question from the Do you have any question for me? Please let me know. Emmanuel and Azan.
No, ma. It's all good.
Okay. What of Azan?
Yeah, I'm done speaking.
Okay. Sorry, because I'm currently viewing my Power BI. Well, okay, what of Emmanuel? I can't hear you,
I'm
Emmanuel.
okay. I'm okay, ma.
Okay, okay. Okay, so good. So aside from all the dashboard that we've been, last week I said today was going to be very short because we really don't have like we've covered a lot during the last class. The last class was for I think over 2 hours. So today it's just the concluding class for it. So now I want to ask, aside from building Power BI, is there like basically in the field of business intelligence, the field of data analytics, is there any question you would like to ask me before I start
Mine is
asking
just
my own
that
questions?
the dashboard being created is similar, but the guy that treated Excel made whole thing look so difficult. Maybe it was because the examples he was using were much. He was using items that are over 10. He was supposed to just use maybe 4 to 5 items just to minimize and make the whole thing easy. But the whole thing kept on uh, the understanding along the way. Towards the end, it became so complicated for us.
Is it
So
for
to me,
the
we are around for the
for the
Excel, not even the Power BI. The Power BI, everything is okay.
okay. All right. So the thing is that for with Olusoji for this, I could remember the last cohort I covered Excel as well, and we built a very simple Power BI, a very simple Excel dashboard. So the thing is that when it comes to building a first dashboard or something, I like starting at a very simple level, like something that will make it easy for you to understand that this is what is going on. So when you are building, definitely when you start building your own, there might be challenges. Like we all faced it even before we got to this level. There might be challenges that, oh, how do I go about this? How do I go about that? And that's really how you learn. But at that beginning level, you have to really you just have to make it as simple as possible so that it is easy for you to assimilate. So one thing is that building a dashboard in Excel is quite different. Well, you can say maybe I would say it's different for me because Excel does not have this interface. For Excel, you have to start using insert charts, insert this, insert that. Yeah. So it's basically different. But one thing I want to tell you is that when it comes to building dashboard, you can decide to stick to
Yes,
most
it's
times,
different, but the narration is almost same.
the narration is what? I can't hear you. The narration is what?
I said it's almost the same. I said it's almost the same. The narration is almost the same, but it's not the same interface. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Excel
okay.
is a little bit better than Power BI. BI looks a little easy and a little bit simple, but Excel looks a little bit complex. Maybe it's because of the items that we are on the list of the icons and so many of the this thing. That was what made it look so complex.
Oh, okay. Now I get you. So the reason why Excel is not for well, Excel was not built for dashboard, but basically Power BI was built for data visualization. Do you get? So there's a lot going on in Excel. Aside from all of this, by the time you there are more levels to even Power BI because at some point you will get to aside from this, there's advanced DAX, there's data modeling, like there's a whole lot attached to it. So I understand you when you say Excel is more complex, but the thing is that this is just a very simple dashboard in Power BI. And at some point when you start growing, you will see what I'm talking about. But yes, if you were to choose between Excel and Power BI, which one would you choose? Can you hear me? Mic on.
Maybe he's having an issue with his network.
Okay. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's off.
Okay. Okay, Emmanuel has left the call.
Yes, maybe his network is not that good. Yeah.
Okay, he's back. Emmanuel, can you hear me? All right, so I think he's having issues with his network. Funny enough, he's the co-host.
Yes, maybe.
All right, thank you. So Azan, Olusoji called you Dr. Azan. So I was just wondering, are you pivoting from the medical field to the data analytics field, or like what's the main purpose of doing this? What of learning Power BI, data visualization, and co? Although I know that yes, we have data analysts in the healthcare space, but they are basically data, like I said now, data analysts in the healthcare space, and most times in charge of all these dashboards and all of that. So I was just wondering if you are pivoting.
Yeah, it's my brother that is the doctor. And for me,
Oh,
I wasn't even around for the last, I think, 2 or 3 classes. I was offline. That was why. So I today that I'm able to attend this class. And
oh,
he isn't around. I didn't even call him. I don't know what happened. Maybe he's busy or something.
oh, okay. All right, that's
Yeah.
fine.
It's my elder brother that is a doctor. He's a
All
medical
right.
doctor, so yeah.
Yeah, so Lusoji said so. He said we had a doctor in the class.
Yes. Yeah. He
All
thought
right, that's
maybe it's my brother.
okay. Okay, the person is not presently located in Nigeria.
No, he's in Nigeria. He's in
Okay.
Nigeria.
All right, that's fine. But for you, I hope you've been able to pick one or two from what
Yes, I
said
will.
so
I will
far.
go back and watch the previous, so that maybe I will get it. Or
All right. All right, that's fine. Thank you very much. So what's your own name?
my name is Hassan Manua.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
All right.
and my brother
Thank
is Dr. Haruna Manua.
Okay, okay, Dr. Arunam. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All
So
right,
if
that's
there is
fine.
anything, I will contact Soji so that he will link us up. Yes, if there is any
Okay.
question or something.
Okay, so I've shared a lot of documents with Olusoji that can always help you guys. So you can always reach out to him and ask him for all those folders. It can help
Okay,
you on your journey as
no
well.
problem.
All right. So Emmanuel is back. Emmanuel, we are currently rounding up. So we've spent over 30 minutes and we want to conclude the class. So I guess Olusoji would there would be a graduation party or something. Maybe I will see you guys on that day.
Okay, man. Some calls just entered.
All right,
It's
all
a
right,
very important one.
all right, no problem.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So is there any last thing for me before I go? Emmanuel.
Okay, really appreciate you taking your time
All
to
right,
teach
you
us
guys are
Power
welcome.
BI, and it was really enlightening. I think if I should rate among the resource persons, if I should rate, I think I'm going to give you 98%. You really did well.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you,
Yes,
Emmanuel.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And I really had a good time with you guys as well. I really
Thank
had
you
a
very
good
much.
time with you guys.
Yeah, appreciate your time. Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, so we've come to the end of the class. So maybe on the graduation, we can talk about the BI, just advice going forward. But I've said a lot today as well. So I'm just going to come say one or two then, and that will be all. And you can always reach out to me. My name is Zainab Afolayan on LinkedIn. You can always reach out to me directly if you don't want to go through Olusoji. All right, thank you very much. And that brings us to the end of today's class and the end of this last 3 weeks program. We've covered a lot, so please go back, watch the videos. Can always come and ask questions, and I will definitely be there to help you. All right.
Okay, ma. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Have a
Bye,
nice time.
everyone. Bye.